Sorry, just getting my stream set up here. Let's see, did it make it? Let me see. Doom, 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 doom. There it is. Okay. I think this has got a F5. There we go.
Hey man,
Hey, what's up?
how you doing?
All right, how you doing?
Doing good. What you up to?
Trying to find me a little base to build up here.
Oh yeah.
Just something to do. I was on, nobody was on, so I thought, I'll do this. I don't really have the means to do it, but I'm like, start slow, have fun. That's all that matters.
Yeah. What do you mean you don't have the means?
Well, I mean to like, have all the dinosaurs I would need in one place to sit and gather all the goodies in the area and all that.
Oh yeah. You might gather a bunch of shit like here.
I don't have anywhere to store it, and I didn't know if they were okay if I threw up a couple boxes to do that.
The mammoth is great for getting wood, and it's a
Right.
tribe. And then there's Doed in the cave for stone. And I've got two wyverns. They're really good for thatch if you use the sea attack on the tree.
Oh, okay.
And you can't very well fuck them up in this part of the world. So feel free to use them.
Cool. Okay.
And the Megatherium, the sloth, just
Yeah.
kills for fiber.
Nice.
So we got everything we need.
Sweet. I just didn't know what I could touch and what I couldn't. I just talked to Kale a few minutes ago, about half hour ago.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I hadn't talked to him in a while.
yeah. Well, anything with my name on it you can use. And the mammoth I tamed myself, so
Gotcha.
definitely can use that. The Doed in the cave, everybody uses it. It was like a level 30. That's what we really got to do is tame like a 130 or 150 or something with kibble. I should think about how to do that.
Gotcha.
We need a bee also.
Oh, what?
A bee.
Oh, yeah.
So what's Kale up to these days?
Just sound like he was at a party he didn't want to be at. He was inside, and he said there were 40 people on a bonfire out there, and he was inside. And his kids kept coming up, so
He's a funny dude.
I'll take this off push to talk here. I'm trying to get Discord back up.
Yeah, you said last night something, and then everybody came on. You were saying like I was talking, it didn't have the button pushed or something.
Yeah, I kept talking, and I forget to push to talk. If I'm streaming, I go push to talk. So if I need to say anything, just in case somebody comes on, but there's nobody. I usually just stream and a couple people trickle in that I know, and that's about it. Just to have fun. That's about it. Like somebody came on last night, and I had no idea who it was, and they hit a follow and never did say a word. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, while you were playing this,
Yeah.
shit, can they hear all that crazy shit going on in Discord?
There wasn't anything bad, so I didn't worry about it. I can turn the level down if I want.
That's fine. I don't care. I just was like, sometimes some real crazy shit gets.
Oh yeah, I would have turned it all the way down to 0 if it got too crazy.
So they added stairs recently instead of ramps. I mean, you still have ramps.
Yeah.
That's kind of a touch. The wood stairs look pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I like them. Sitting here trying to throw a couple storage boxes down. I don't know if they'll last very long, but there's nothing to
Why?
protect them.
No, just put them inside.
Well, I'm sort of at the place. So, right around the corner. Oh, wow. There's a gold drop. I wonder if we get anything off that. So, where that archway is? If you came out of the base and down the hill to the right, that archway over there? It's got a lot of metal and stuff on top of it.
Out of the hatchery, like out the main gate.
Yeah. Like
And
where
then
where the the big dinosaur that guards the courtyard out there.
Yeah.
If you went to the far right, not towards the base but towards the hill there, if you went down that hill and went on around the corner, there's a huge area over there that has tons of freaking metal.
I didn't know that.
Oh my god, it's everywhere, dude. It's like savage. I'm gonna dump some of this stuff off in this box so I cleared the angry mobs out of the area, and I'm gonna see if I can clear some of this stuff until I have time to build some more secure stuff, you know what I mean?
Sure.
But it's just right down the road, you know what I mean? So it's not that bad. Can you see where the gold thing is right now?
Yeah.
Hey, Kale.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Pretty good. Wow, that was a good shot, buddy. The actual fireworks for festivities have started, and my son can't handle the noise, so we're shooting hoops inside the living room.
Nice.
And watching Curious George. Yes, you are right, sir.
My favorite as a kid.
Yep. What are you guys up to, other than being not American by not participating in the festivities?
We're on the East Coast, man. Those are all.
Oh, okay, that's true. I forget.
I was drugged to the local fair today, where it was 100 degrees.
Have to say, better you than me.
Oh man, it's brutal.
Not hip to that.
These stairs that they built, I like them, but man, they are a little funky with how they get placed.
Yeah, I know. I concur with that.
I had to I had that sensation about just about every building we made in a certain server that we played on not too long ago.
Yeah.
The extinction base was a thing to behold, let me tell you. After about the 6th renovation / expansion project, I was having an aneurysm every time I was in that place. Like, this, I can't do.
Why? Too big?
No, just uncoordinated is the word I would use. Like, it stressed me out being in there. Then going to the blue base, Ben and Laura's place, like, that was even worse. Like, I don't follow their logic, so I can't, be around that. Like, their bases stress me out.
Well, they just kind of leave shit everywhere.
Yeah, and just the concept of organization, like, doesn't make sense to me, and the placement of things doesn't make sense to me. The thing that really, like, freaked me out the most was, you know, the base was really about the same size as the 50/50 base, and they had, like, 4 tech generators in there because of just the ridiculous places they put them with their tech troughs and stuff. And, like, you know, if you had put it right here, you could have covered like 95% of all of your base and only needed 1 generator with troughs instead of running 3 generators. But all of that stuff doesn't really mean anything because, you know what, they farmed all of it for all the mats and got all the elements and did all the stuff. And, you know what, just let it go, let it be, you know, like...
The element on that map is like stone on this map. It's everywhere.
Yeah. As long as you were willing to just go out and get it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's true, but
It was beautiful
go
before...
on a 2x, come up with 1,000.
Hello.
Hey, Barry.
Hi.
Who that is.
Can you guys hear me okay? I don't know how to make this like speaker.
I hear you.
I can hear you. Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Interesting. Welcome to the users of phone.
I'm on my phone because I'm sick.
Stop it.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm still. I thought I was getting better, but nope.
I'm in the kitchen watching the fireworks out the window.
Oh, nice.
So all these other suckers outside in the yard in the air and the heat and the bugs. I'm in the air conditioning and the...
Oh yeah, happy 4th of July, guys.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you.
It's Freedom Day here in the U.S. of A. land.
Nice.
I think the correct answer to this problem is the in-laws just need to, like, chop their bedroom off their house and just, like, make that whole corner of the house, like, picture windows. So then everybody could sit inside and it would be like sitting at a movie theater watching the fireworks happen right over there. Let it be written and let it be done. As you watch all the people just go traipsing through other people's yards to try to get a better vantage jet, the fireworks, because, you know, trespassing.
Oh, I can hear the fireworks. Or popcorn. I don't know.
Yep, that would be fireworks. That is the Dubuque Golf and Country Club doing their thing.
So is that freaking your kid out?
Yes, he is currently inside watching Curious George and being blissfully unaware of the fireworks currently.
Oh, that's good.
He was outside. We even bought him some earphones, like earmuff things, to wear this year because it kind of anticipated him not enjoying it. But just being outside, I mean, you can feel it. You know, like you're only about 100 or 150 yards away from where these fireworks are going off. You can feel the impact, you know, the detonation of these things. So I think even with the earphones on, just the noise and the vibration and everything just freaked him out. He needed to go. So his sister's down there like, wow, you know, like she's in her element, doing her social thing. She's her mother's daughter. And here my introvert son sits inside in the air conditioning watching Curious George and chewing on a toy. He's his father's son.
That's right.
What are you chewing on there, dude? Get that out of your mouth, please. Thanks.
Oh, you got the flu?
Good times.
Yeah.
There's
That
this
Yeah,
little
sucks.
no, it's like a mix of the flu
hole in the
and
wall
my
joint here
sinuses
called
are
Jack's
just
Chicken
killing
Palace.
me too. It's like allergies,
Fried chicken.
everything at the same time.
That's glorious. The best, like, fried chicken stuff that I have ever had.
Allergies.
No. How to describe it? That's how it feels like. I have the body aches of the flu, but my sinuses and my eyes are like super watery and red, and like my eyes feel super exhausted, and
Very
so
glad that you can't get bugs through the computer.
yeah.
It's all about me after all, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so I have ARC on 443 on extinction, and I hatched a bunch of babies, and I have a timer, so I go and check on them, put food in their inventories, and come back to bed.
Did you see my Discord note?
Yes, I did.
Your poor Rex is like thrown through the roof.
Oh my god. Cryo-potted out.
Hey, John Boy, can you help me pick up some of these toys? We're just gonna clean up a
I'll
little bit.
break some walls and get them out.
Yeah.
This is sometime
Can you help me
tomorrow.
pick up some toys? You can just keep watching. Just need to pick up some toys. It's almost time to leave, okay?
When you feel more human.
Yeah.
Yep. Pick up some toys. Pick up the people and put them back in the box. Right over here. The red
Yeah,
box.
all I've done is binge watch everything, every single show.
Alright,
I
dudes.
binge
I gotta
watched
pack
the
the
Glee.
kids and then go home. If you're still here when we arrive home, I will talk to you then. If not, have a great night and a wonderful 4th.
You too,
Alright,
bud.
man. Talk to you.
Yep.
So, what have you guys been up to? Lots of breeding, lots of taming.
I tamed a wolf.
Oh, nice. Any cool colors?
Yeah, he's red. Or
Oh,
she's
nice.
red.
Very cool.
I think I also, that's kind of cool. When I can do that. I've been working on that little cave building.
Yeah. The apartments.
Yeah.
That's cool. Is it almost done?
It's getting there. It's a lot
Okay.
closer than it was yesterday, but it's probably 300 ceilings away from being.
Oh, wow. That's a fun project, though.
Yeah. I'm starving.
So this event, when does it finish? Like, we still have like another week, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Maybe 2 weeks. It's like
Oh.
the 16th, I think.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah, it's somewhere around there anyway.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. We're gonna get you guys sick through the internet.
Alright, man, get some sleep.
Hope you
Bye.
feel better.
Thank you. Have fun.
Bye. Binge watching Glee sounds worse than the flu.
Yeah, my wife worked all day, so I played some Final Fantasy 14, tried to get some levels in, get through some story, and then I got on this and started playing this after she got home. Hung out with her for a little while.
Is that a multiplayer or is that single player Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy, it's 14, so yeah, it's online. Oh my god, dude, it's the best it's ever been. If you ever want to try one, I think you can play like the level 20 for free on those, I think.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, most of them you can. Like even WoW, you can play like a starter edition to 20. But that really, that's like, I don't know, a couple hours, if that.
Yeah.
But Final Fantasy 14. See, the whole thing with it is you get one character, and once they reach level 10, they can go to the 3 main cities and learn all but the specialized jobs. So you can learn like, I think it's like 12 jobs, and then you can learn all the different crafting, and they all have stories to them. So it's just, oh my god, it's the funk. It blows WoW away in my eyes, and even the hardcore players, the dungeons are every bit. The extreme level of dungeon is every bit as hard as Mythic is on WoW, and I like it because it has 10 times more story. I mean, it's a lot of story. You have to enjoy, story with your within your game.
So it has like, is that another one where you need like 30 or 40 people to do the bosses and stuff?
Well, no, you don't. Most of the time, you queue up. It's called a duty, D-U-T-Y. Like it's your civil duty, whatever you want to call it. And they have Party Finder, so you just get in Party Finder. And if you're like if you're either a tank or a healer, it's almost insta queue. It's like it almost instantly pops, and there's no wait time. If you're DPS, if you're a damage dealer, then unless you're in a guild, you can have some wait time. But there's always something you can do. You know what I mean? While you're in queue, you've got a gazillion things you can be doing. They have just so much. Is that you?
In the hatchery?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I'll show you that metal place if you want to, unless you're in the middle of doing something.
Yeah, let me just get some food. I'm starving to death here.
Oh, no worries. I mean, it's like literally like not even 30 seconds away.
I'm just gonna toss this meat in the bin.
Oh, okay, because yeah, I sort of filled up the the other.
Like you ate a sheep.
Yeah, it was right it ran right my way. Actually, I think I have more on me. I can actually put that. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. I was going to put more in there. In the bin. I always forget about the bin because they were full yesterday. So I was like, can't even put anything in there.
Yeah, they go down so fast now with the, Where did a Seabag Rex go? Did it die? I hope it didn't die.
What, Rex?
I think it was called Hungry.
I don't recall seeing him, but maybe somebody took him somewhere else. Was he yours?
No, see, he was sitting over here, out of trough range, but he was filled with cooked meat. He's up on top here. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's up on top.
Is he? Gotcha.
Let's go. Alright, you ready?
Yeah. Open the gate here. So yeah, it's just over here to your right. And I'll show you where I was gonna, of course my bird's got too much crap on him. So he's not flying exactly fast.
That's right.
I sort of, like you said, used him as storage. So it's just this little ledge right over the top over here.
Right here. Oh, look at that Anki.
Yeah. There's some awesome all bad stuff.
Level 15 only.
Yeah. So see that arm that goes right there?
Stick straight out.
Well, no, this right here where I'm pointing. That whole
Okay,
thing is
yeah.
nothing but onyx, and see the metal. I mean, it's not like a whole cave's worth, but see it right there.
Yeah.
So it's all right there, and it goes all the way up to the top and all the way down here a little ways. And then see this little flat area back here? This is where I was started to put a few, like 2 foundations down.
I think I lost you. Hang on, I'm coming up the hill.
Sorry. Oh, I came back the other way towards the main wall. Hold on.
Hang on, let me get up on top here. I want to see what's up here.
Oh, I see you up there. I'm behind you.
A lot of rock up here too.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And woods for building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a nice location.
So which way did you go? Are you still just sort of hanging
I'm on
there?
the plateau up on the top. I see you.
Okay. So yeah, see which way I'm pointing? Straight ahead in that corner where it's sort of flat. That's where I was building. I was just going to use that whole little circular area up there.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And when I came over here, I took the T-Rex all the way up because he walks right up. It's no problem. And I cleared all the angry mobs out. I'm sure there's some back there by now.
But you can kite them right off the cliff too.
Ah, gotcha. But you can see my 3 little boxes there.
Yeah. Put a couple of ceiling, or make, kind of fence that in, maybe be safe.
Oh,
here's an orange.
Shit, I got hit. Oh, shit.
Oh, 145 mega. You need help?
Yeah, it keeps trying to go into my inventory.
Yeah, you're stunned. It's high level too.
Yeah. Oh, about knocked me off the edge.
Yeah, he's got good kickback. We almost got him.
Got him.
Us. Yeah,
Yeah,
Promobius suck. They're underground. When you land, they pop out.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's what he did. And every time I tried to get on the mount, he would keep. I would go to inventory for some reason. It kept pulling up my inventory, and I was like, no.
Yeah, it's 'cause you're stunned, it won't let you mount.
Oh, okay. But anyways, I don't know. I don't know what you thought of this area, but I mean, there's plenty of goodies right over there. There's got a nice little scenic view below. Oh, I actually am thirsty. I gotta get some water.
You need
I got one off your thing there, the one that was partially used, because you said I could get that, and I was like, nice. It came in handy just now. I was like, oh yeah, he said he had an extra one, so I was like, sweet.
There's 2 140 Yankees over here. That would be a nice.
Yeah.
For it.
See, I'm not good at all that stuff that you guys do, like the
it's easy.
taming and all that stuff. I don't know much about that kibble. I mean, if you remember, you did all that, and I was just like, okay.
Well, so there's only 5 kibbles now. It's changed.
Oh, really?
And,
holy shit.
Yeah, there's basic, regular, superior, exceptional, and something elite or something like that. And each one has a different recipe, but you can always use the higher one. And so kibble taming a 140 Yankee is about an hour and a half.
Oh, wow.
Doing it with berries is about 8 hours.
Oh, wow.
So it's a no-brainer. But what I really found helpful that they kind of taught me is that if you want to knock them out and have it safe, you build a trap. Basically, well, you saw my trap down there on that slope, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be that impressive, but usually 2 by 3 with door frames instead of walls. and then a ramp going up it, and so you just like fall right down into that, and then like a dino gate on the other side. So
Right.
like once they're in there, they're stuck, and since they're door frames, you can shoot them, without worrying about getting hit.
So you just open the doors and just shoot through it because they can't.
Yeah,
get
I
out
don't
the
even
door.
I don't even put doors on them. I just leave the door frames.
Okay, I got you.
But yeah, they can't fit through a doorway, and so once you knock them out, then I throw some spike walls around it because other shit will aggro on it, right?
Yeah.
And then you
Gotcha.
just let it starve and throw the kibble on it when it's ready. There's a little app that tells you when it's ready on your
Really?
phone.
Are
Oh
you
yeah,
serious?
Dododex. Yeah, it's
Oh
a
wow.
good app.
Huh.
You just type in the dino, the level, and how much food it has to start, and how much it has now, and you hit start timer, and you have to tell it whether you're using kibble or not, and it'll just start running a countdown, and then it'll also tell you like how many narcotics it's going to take.
Oh
And
wow.
the other thing I found out is like one of the mistakes I was making was I would like put a narcotic in like one at a time periodically. But part of the deal with this is it takes a long time for the torpor to go up. So you want the torpor to go way down, and then you throw it all on at once, and it'll take like 30 minutes while it's rising before it starts to fall. So you don't have to use as much that way.
Huh. Wow.
Where'd that 140 go? Oh, here it is. That one's got like IU colors.
Yeah.
Red.
It sure does. And I figured this high up against a thing this tall, I don't think stuff will be falling off from up above, will it?
No, because this is the edge of the map, I think.
That's what I thought too. Because I heard somebody say that you don't want to fly past the edge of the map. Was that you that said that, or?
No, I didn't say that. I don't think you can on this map.
Because I heard that somebody was saying, and obviously it was wrong, but if you fly past, you take a chance on losing your bird.
Oh yeah, that was on extinction. That's for sure.
Oh, okay.
Hang on one second. I'm back.
Okay.
I'm looking up this Anki. I want to.
Yeah, it sucks because unfortunately I have to get up early in the morning to go to work.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, I didn't. And Sharuva was like, yeah, make sure you're there at 7:45 sharp. She kept saying that, and I'm like, okay. Oh, yeah, I know.
She'll be like, I'm in the parking lot with my kid.
That's what she said. She said, and I'll be in the parking lot. And I said,
Is that
okay.
what she said?
Oh, yeah, I'm not kidding. I said, don't worry about it. I said, I can see through walls. I can see her there.
Oh, man.
I'm not
She's
kidding.
going to be laying in bed. I guarantee it.
It don't bother me. I just want to get it
Somebody's
done.
gonna crump, and she's going to be out at home in bed.
Oh, I hope not.
Yeah, no kidding.
I've never had to deal with that, so. as far as somebody going over the edge.
This would take an hour and a half. That'd be. I can't do it. 12:45 now.
Any other time that'd be nothing.
Yeah, no kidding. If this was like 9 o'clock, I found this 2 hours ago, I'd be knocking out both of those fuckers.
Mm-hmm.
and that 150 Rhino over there. This is like, and this 140 orange fucking Megatherium, orange and blue like my Illini. Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah.
145.
Well, I'll be able to do anything tomorrow if you need help.
Yeah. I've got a couple things I gotta do during the day, but I'm free tomorrow.
Okay.
You been doing your D&D thing?
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Saturday?
I couldn't remember if I told you that I play every other weekend. I play Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, really? Is
Yeah.
that new?
Yeah. I just started. Well, technically 4 weeks ago because it's so I've done it twice, and it's called the Old Timers Group. And I thought, because I'm obviously on a Saturday night, I'm the oldest, but the other guys are just right around late 30s, early 40s. So I'm not too much older. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
other than the two main guys that are there, they play on Sunday as well. Same place and everything. And, dude, I'm the youngest. These guys are 65 to like 72. And there's like 6 or 7. And, dude, they are diehards. And they are so relaxed. I mean, they're just every spectrum as far as like one guy, like the 72-year-old dude, he looks like one of our patients or something. I mean, he comes in like overalls and long john shirt, and they all like grew up together, in like I think Beaver Creek, and they all know each other and been friends since frickin' high school before and all kinds of stuff, just neighborhood friends. And I mean, there's frickin' the one guy, some of them, I know a couple of them, man, they're out there. I mean, I don't know what some of them do, but I'm pretty sure the one guy's a lawyer. And
no kidding.
Oh yeah. Yeah, dude dresses real nice. Got the badass big Ram freaking truck out there that's just really super nice. He's like all about that. But they're all nice as heck. And it's funny, they're like me. They all bring their snacks. They got their shit laid out when I got there. They were already there.
That's awesome.
They had their fucking chips, their dips, and everything. I was cracking up because I'm the only one that brings stuff like that on Saturday night. Like, I just got my snacks, you know what I mean? I gotta have my snacks, not always bad snacks, but I've always got, some beverages, I always bring the same, like a diet A&W root beer, a diet Sunkist, and then a huge, like water. And then I'll have like, beef sticks and stuff like that, and some other, snacks. Sometimes I'll get the Good and Hot Mike Sells potato chips. Just little stuff like that. When you're sitting there for like 3 and 4 hours sometimes, you just get bored waiting for your turn.
Where'd you meet these guys?
The main guy was he was a transporter. He was an EMT. And
but that was from the young ones, right?
Yeah, that was from the younger group. Now, all those guys are his friends. Like, I know one of them is a retired firefighter. And in fact, now when I think about it, two of them are retired firefighters, and another one, the one in his late 30s that I play with on Saturday, he knows all those guys, and he's a firefighter as well. So he doesn't always make it, obviously. Because there's some, how their schedule goes. It's like work 2, off 3. So it's never like off every Saturday or something. So yeah, he doesn't always come. But yeah, all these guys are super nice.
Dude, I would say tomorrow, pillar the shit out of this area.
That would be a good idea. I was thinking about that myself.
Before some other fucker does it.
Yeah, because I saw all that stone and everything, or the metal and the onyx and everything. I'm like, This is probably some really good area right here. Ooh, there's somebody coming over this way too.
Right now?
Yep.
Where?
There's, he's right over there. He just turned around. He saw me up here. He's over there where the rock is, where the metal. He's on an Anki.
Oh, that's me. Oh, on an Anki?
Yeah.
Or an Arch?
Argent, I meant. Sorry. I didn't mean
That's
an Anki. Oh, hell. I thought you were still over here in the corner. I was like, shit, somebody's coming over here. I couldn't see your name. I was like, ah, shit, somebody found it already.
I'm like, I'm by the metal. And then you're like, he's on an Anki. And I'm like, an Anki?
I
What
meant,
the
yeah,
fuck?
I meant an Argent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would throw some pillars down the pathway from where you're going to build your base to the metal and through the metal area. Pillar and ladder. You got to do both.
Pillar and ladder.
Yeah, the pillars will dissolve in 11 hours otherwise.
But if you throw a ladder on them, they stay, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this will be a decent place.
Oh, yeah, you got all the resources here.
That's what I thought. I can just sit there and chill like a villain.
Fuck, here's another 150 megatherium.
Yeah, there's so many of them. I've killed, like, on that T-Rex, I killed so many different colored 150s. It was just made me sick. I was like, well, they're not in short supply, that's for sure.
No, they're not.
And I like this down here, this little under cove and everything down here. Look at this blue rhino over here. This guy's cool looking.
Yeah, this whole area is nice with this bridge.
I know, that's what I thought too. And then over here, where was it? I'm going over top of the metal. Over here was like a cave too, on over. I saw it with, I didn't go in because I didn't want to get like...
I don't think it's a real cave.
It's not? Okay.
Does it look like it's boarded up?
Well, this is just a pathway here. Look at this blue one. Oh, wow. Wonder what level he is. Spyglass out here.
A little megatherium.
Yeah. He's a 130.
He's cool looking.
Yeah, yeah. I like that.
Oh, I see. Yeah, this is just a tunnel.
Yeah, this is a tunnel, but it's on the other side over there.
Dude, there's crystal in here.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. It's over here towards the,
Oh, the redwoods are right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody's pillared this area here.
Have they?
Chinese.
Oh, shit. Here's another couple Ankies. A 135 red, white, and blue. And the wings are in the way and I can't see the other one. Oh, yeah, this guy's got a base right here.
Oh, dude, there's a castle here.
Where?
You
Where?
see this? Just keep going along the, like, through that tunnel and down a ways. It's all pillared, but it's like ruins. It's really...
I was over there, I'm coming back. This thing's still overweight. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
You found it?
Oh, wait. Oh, did you go through there, right? You went through there?
You went through the tunnel?
I'm about to.
Yeah, it's beyond the tunnel.
Yeah, I walked on the T-Rex through here.
No, you've been far afield.
Oh, yeah, I was sitting there just going on and on. Oh,
There you
okay,
go.
I see you.
Yeah, go to your right a little.
Yeah.
You see this ruins up ahead?
Uh-huh.
It's pretty big. I can't believe these guys. You know, this was made by players.
That's what I thought I had heard.
In fact, I was told that they had to strip out a lot of it because, like, they were playing it and it had griffins and rock drakes and all kinds of shit, right? You know, from all the other maps. And they made them take a lot of that shit out.
Really?
Well, they don't really want a map that has everything, because then you don't need the other maps.
Yeah, makes sense.
This is pretty cool, though. Yeah, this is the one that Kyle was saying looks like. I couldn't get through this, so he was thinking this was like a future mod or something, edition, DLC.
Well, look, there's a sleeping bag.
You know, that suggests there's something worth coming here for.
Yeah.
But I sure couldn't get through. None of these rocks break.
Oh, shit.
That'd be cool if you could get in there.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, maybe that's something future.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm coming out here to see if there's anything else. Like another entrance or something.
He may have the sleeping bag just to refresh the pillars.
Oh, good call.
Although I don't know why the hell you'd pillar this all up if you're not going to do anything with it.
Yeah.
That looked like a tunnel right here, but it's not.
Man, there was one when I was on the Rex where it was like a hidden wall. It's like where they were adjacent, but they were in front of each other, and it looked like it wasn't. And I didn't know how to mark that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
Hold on, let me see if I can find that thing. Because you actually had to go around the corner to see it. I don't know where it was. I'm gonna go up top. Maybe it was up here. Because I wanted so bad to, but I thought, man, if I go in there and I get killed.
That's what makes the game fun.
Oh, I know, when you're on your own shit, though.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You gotta tame some shit up.
Right, right.
I'll tell you what, if you're on, if you take that, if I'm not around, if you take that mammoth in the yard where the Giga's at, eat up all the berries with the mammoth. Oh man, there's a lot of metal over here. This is the same area you were just looking at, but it goes way up the hill.
I know.
There might be as much metal here as there is in the cave, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah. This would be good to mine with a Quetzal. One guy on the Anki hanging below, swinging the Yankee while the other guy flies.
Yeah.
But anyway, what I was gonna say is if you get like a shit ton of narco berries,
Mm-hmm.
you know where the chem bench is, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if you get a shit ton of narco berries and then get a bunch of spoiled meat, from the troughs,
Right, right.
you can make narcotics
Mm-hmm.
and get a good supply of those going. We'll make some simple rifle bullets and make some trank darts, and we'll be
Oh,
able to knock
okay.
shit out pretty fast because we've got some good guns, long guns.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I got you. So those are
Yeah,
still
because
better, right?
well, they do less damage, so they're less likely to kill anything. They don't
Oh.
shoot as fast, but if you got two people shooting at the same time, you're gonna knock things down pretty fast.
There's metal on this other thing over top the main circle right here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
I think
God,
like
there's a
there's a
shitload.
shit ton of metal.
Oh, yeah, it's freaking everywhere. And it's right around
That's
the
cool.
corner from your guys, from the main base.
Yeah, yeah, it's Barry's base really.
Right, right.
My base, my area is kind of just over by that cave.
Yeah, I went into the cave earlier and looked around. Now that's not Barry's cave or the other cave.
Well, she found it, but it's a tribe asset, I'd say.
Okay, but the front part that's your area there.
The one sticking out, yeah,
Right, right.
yeah, that I. That's an area too that if you want to, you can. I'm gonna set up some what do you call it, like little apartments or something where people can store some shit in safety.
That's cool. Yeah, the Argent leveled. Nice.
However you want, it doesn't matter.
Oh. Nice. Oh, I had it on the other thing. I think somebody. I forgot to check the stream. I forgot I was still going. That's alright. Are you even on Facebook anymore?
I have not been on Facebook for quite a while. I mean, I didn't get rid of my account, but I just haven't logged in. I kind of de-apped my phone one day. I think
gotcha.
one of my cousins pissed me off or something.
Gotcha.
Haven't logged in.
Oh shit.
Like
one of the guys, I was trying to reply to him.
I think one of my cousins pissed me off or something.
Gotcha. Oh, no, turn the sound down.
Haven't logged in.
Yeah, this one guy that plays, he was commenting on the stream. I got it going on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube all at the same time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, this new app that they got. It's called Mob Rush, and basically it does lets multiple people on there. Or multiple platforms. The old software, the OBS that I used before, that I'd always get for free every year when I do that charity thing, they'd always give you like 3 months free for doing it if you at least raised like $50 or something. And so I kept using that software. Well, now I'm using Streamlabs, which I like a lot more. So this, and they just add, I could do it on the old one, but I can't do it on the new one, where they just added like a little program that you install. It's like a little applet that does it for you, and it's called Mob Rush. I gotta get my address here, Control C, so he can see, because he was asking. He's one of the guys I play with on Saturday. Him and his newlywed wife. They're very nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's hysterical. Yeah, we've actually got quite a good crew right now. I've got this guy that, there's this couple that every Saturday I go down to this convenience store, right? And that's where I get my snacks. It's down on Heineke at the bottom of the hill. And they always tell me good luck. And they're an older couple, right? Just a little older. And I think he's probably like, I think he's 60, I want to say. And his wife's 54. So just a little older. And every weekend, I got a new follow. Oh my goodness. It's probably him. Thanks for following, AO Tango. I got a feeling that's Dustin. Excellent. Thanks a lot. But so they always tell me good luck before I go, because they know I roll shitty dice all the time. It's like my trademark. I can't roll worth the shit. But he goes and shit, what was I gonna say? Damn, I'm old, because I was sitting there thinking about that follow.
You were talking about being a little bit old.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely old, but yeah. So one like about a month ago, she said they know my wife as well. The couple that works there at the convenience store, and they were like, the one time a month ago when I went in to get my snacks, they were like, good luck and everything, and they were like, oh, by the way, would you and your wife like to go hang out and get some dinner some night? Go out to dinner and hang out? And I was like, sure, because they're real nice, you know. And I thought, Sherry never likes to really go out. She's pretty much an introvert, so Sherry likes them. So she was like, I said, well, I'll ask her, and you know, if she's like good with it, I'm good with it. So Sherry was like, yeah, sure. So we went out to him. We went to that place out in Beaver Creek, that Black Rock, and checked out.
Oh, the new place, yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty nice. It's pretty decent. I liked it. A little different, something different to do. And so they were like really super nice. And here to come to find out, because I thought, I didn't think it, but I guess I did. I wasn't sure, you know, because they wanted to go there, and I was like, well, I've never been there, but. So I go there and come to find out he's like they do like animal rescue and stuff, and she works at like a Universal One credit union, and then he worked through the week, and then he's like an engineer. He's been an engineer for like over 40 years. So I don't know why. They said we just always have to stay busy. We're always doing something, and so it's something that me and him can do on the weekends. We just hang out here at the store, and I'm like, okay. But we've gone out with him twice. We went to Mongolian Grill last weekend, and hung out. And to get my wife out like that more than once says something, because she just doesn't like people. She doesn't.
She doesn't like people.
No, she doesn't trust them worth a darn. She's just not a very trusting person. So for her to want to go out, I'm like, sure, it gets her, They sit there, the girls talk, and he talks, and, we sit there and have a really good time, so. Yeah, next Friday.
How is that Black Rock? Is that good?
It's different. What they show you in the picture and what really goes on, like, if you go there, like, me and the guy, Roy, we both got steaks, and then both of the wives got steaks. And let me tell you, the pictures they show you having a good time cutting your meat on that Black Rock and cooking your own stuff, right? What they don't tell you is it's like a frickin' smoke screen in front of you. They sort of edit that out. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute, you gotta cook your own meat?
They bring it in on a it's like smooth volcanic rock on this plate. If you look at the pictures on their web page, it shows you. Oh yeah, they bring your meat on this thing, and this frickin' block of black rock, volcanic rock that's been polished, is like 770 degrees or some shit. You'd have to look at the thing. So your face is getting a little partial tan there while you're cooking your own food, because 4 people have this shit. And then I got stuffed mushrooms on the side to go with the steak. Well, that little thing comes on a little black rock of its own. So your face is getting fried, basically. I mean, it's hot. You can't even see hardly the person in front of you, because of so much smoke when you're cooking your steak. It's a trip, dude. I'm telling you, when 4 people got 4 steaks going, it's pretty funny.
Oh man, it looks like it's like everybody sits at one table.
Well, it's a table where you're with 4 people. It's just one table. So.
But I mean, like, there's some dude you don't know sitting right next to you.
No, not where we were. We had a booth. Like, we couldn't see anybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
they're
you can
just
see
showing
people.
Like a table with like 50
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, I don't know what part that's in, but we weren't in that. No, we had our own booth. No, you're not sitting with anybody. We didn't. I mean, we had our own table, our own booth up against the window, and it was just us 4 sitting in there. I mean, you couldn't have put anybody else in there if you wanted to.
So actually, the one in Illinois is really close to where I grew up and went to high school. I mean,
wow.
2 or 3 minutes away.
Gotcha.
I don't know about cooking my own meal though. I mean, like, if I'm gonna...
Well, what you do, what I found was you analyze what you got to do, and basically what I did is, instead of having it on there constantly smoking and everything, what I did is I put it on there, I cut all my pieces up real quick, and then I sit and, I mean, it literally cooks your little slice of meat in, because it's not big slabs or anything like that, despite what the pictures show. That's not the way it is. But you cut your little slices of meat off that big round, like whatever piece of meat that is, the New York strip type, a big tall round one, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And you cut it up, and then you cook it all at once, and then you throw it on the side, and there's no more smoke screen. And it's right next to that block, so it stays good and hot. It's like you're not going to have cold food.
Okay.
So the mushrooms were to die for. And if you look at this thing, it's like a volcano of ice cream with chocolate and caramel drizzling down it. That thing, dude, and I'm not exaggerating when I say it, some bitch is like a foot tall. And it looks like it could feed like an army. And it's got a damn sprinkler on top, or one of them damn 4th of July things. And it looks like an incense burner, whatever the hell that thing is. Sparkler. It's got a damn sparkler on top, and they bring that thing out, and I'm telling you what, I stood up and saluted. It was funnier than shit, because I like to act stupid. And they all chuckled and everything, because I was like, holy shit. It's like, there's no way that 4 dudes could eat that thing. I mean, it was huge friggin' mungus. It was, I mean, I don't want to say it was expensive, because it wasn't really expensive. It was only about 20 more than what I usually pay anyways for a meal. overall for both of us. And you know, it was a one-time thing. I don't think I would personally go back, not because the food didn't taste good. It's just I don't want to, like you said, I don't want to cook my own shit. Want somebody else do that for me. That's why I'm there. And I didn't dig that four smoke screens going up in the air like that. It just, dude, it was like I was ready to crawl on the ground and crawl
killer.
out. Yeah. And it's loud as shit in there because there's so many freaking people talking. It's like it's unusually loud in there, the acoustics, and it's hard to hear people that you're sitting with almost. It was insane, but it was good. I mean, it was worth it for sure. But you know, just for one time, we're going to Texas Roadhouse, I think, next Friday. So we're gonna go and hang out there and stuff. But
with this couple?
yeah, they just live right around the corner from my best friend right there around it's off King Richard. I don't know if you know that area over here in Miamisburg. It's like all of them are like Maid Marian and all that shit, you know what I mean? All the street names.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So they just live like 3 blocks up from my best friend. So he lives right down that off of King Richard. So
It looks like they have French fries and shit too. Like,
oh yeah, oh dude, let me tell you about these pizza nubs with the cheese and the fluffy. Oh, what is that? It's like a cream cheese fluffed and with garlic and onion bits in it. Oh, that shit was the bomb diggity. They got a picture there of it. Oh, that shit was, oh, that was legendary. That was good.
might have to try this place out.
Oh yeah, it's definitely worth to check out one time and see if you like it. Like I said, I don't see it as going there often. Once in a blue moon would be all right, I think, if you were going out with different people. It was something cool to try. I didn't regret it at all, by no means.
It sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. Sort of like when you go to the Mongolian Grill, you know, it's not like you're going there, but just with a bunch of guys or something, you know, just hanging out. It's sort of like the atmosphere of the experience. Once you see the guys all chanting and singing and slinging your food around on that big circular thing. Sort of like that.
So it's like interactive sort of thing.
Well, the guy, if you've never been there before, the guy brings all your plates up, you know, on a big, like, almost like a big tray thing carrier, and he shows you how to cook your meat if you've never been there before. But like Mongolian Grill, it's just atmosphere. That's basically what it is. It's something different and new, just different atmosphere that you get to check out. So, I don't know.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, wasn't bad. I'd give it an 8 out of 10 probably. I was happy I went. I just want to sit on this big fucker once. Okay, I'm off. I'm off that big sumbitch. I wanna... Whose is that one?
Which one?
Frieza or whatever.
Oh, I think that's finals. I'm not sure.
Finals. I think my computer, I moved my computer and I don't think it's getting enough air, and I keep getting like a little lag every once in a while on my computer, and I never did before. It's underneath my desk instead of beside it now, because I got a second monitor. I think I told you that where I got 2 of the same monitors, and they match now, and I had to move it because the cords weren't long enough, and I didn't want to get extension cords because you start losing some of the signal, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
so I didn't want to jeopardize that with extensions. So, not on video anyways. Because I'm doing, unless they have, if they have like longer port cords, then I can do it. But the ones that came with the monitor weren't that long, so I just moved it. But I think it's getting too damn hot under there. My legs are getting a little warm under the desk. It's like, Cause I've got a real old. It's old, but I mean this thing's like probably, I don't know, 12 years plus. This it's a Logitech sound system. And it's freaking 500 watts, and it's got a big subwoofer and shit. And the thing's a beast. I used to play Quake on it way back in the day when Quake first came out. And dude, it's never failed me. I've never put one dime into that thing. And it's just beast. And I got the subwoofer, and I just prop my feet up on top of the subwoofer. So I'm playing anything where I have fire, like gunfire or something, man, my freaking ankles rattle. It's pretty funny, because it gets loud. It's pretty cool. I think I'm going to put some of this food away. I took all that, well, I took 3 stacks when I first logged on, but I really don't need it. I'm going to fill up here. And it's 12 o'clock, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's
any other time I wouldn't care, but shit, I ate too much food. Probably I gotta get a drink so when I wake up, or when my character wakes up, he's not dying of thirst. And then I'll put this cooked meat back in here so it's in here. It's only 16, but still. Oh yeah, all that meat's still in there, that's cool. So yeah, I'll get cracking on building some of that tomorrow or something. I don't know, you know me, I never know what I'm going to do. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I'll see something on Facebook or on my app or something, on Instagram or something, it'll show me like something like off my Final Fantasy, because you know the expansion just came out. And it, oh wow, there's a
Final Fantasy expansion?
Oh yeah, the big one just came out Tuesday, Shadowbringers, and it. Oh my god.
14.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. It's their 3rd expansion, dude. They have like on the main servers, like Gilgamesh, which is what one of my characters is on, because you can have multiple characters, just across the thing. It's only $13 a month. If you just play to where you have one character, because you don't need more than one character, because one character can do every job in the game. You know what I mean? So,
okay.
So you don't need that. But there's guys who have multiple characters and stuff across different realms. Well, now you can play on any realm. They made it to where you can hop on somebody else's realm anytime you want. So it's not even really, you don't need more than one character. They came out with 2 new races, 2 new jobs. And it's freaking it's awesome. So that's why I was playing today, because my character isn't far enough in the story to even start Shadowbringer. And the job that I got, I'm so out of practice with the job that I do have at level 70, because it goes from 70 to 80 in this expansion. I suck at it. It's changed so much that I blow. So I tried, Oh, go ahead.
This says there's a Final Fantasy 15.
There is a Final Fantasy 15 Ultimate Edition. Highly recommended if you like the old school Final Fantasy, because it's like modern graphics. That is not online. Final Fantasy 15 is indeed just what it is. That's single player. 14 and 11 are the only ones online, and 11 is archaic. It's like DX8, I think. I don't even know if it's DX9. I think maybe they might upgrade it to DX9. But, like 14 plays on DirectX 11, so.
So the 15 Windows Edition is
That's like the
Like-
Ultimate Edition. That's a single player
That's-
game.
$25 now.
Yeah, that's a steal. But you have to like that type of game. It's just like 14. It's like the way I look at it is you think of what you pay for your cell phone and all this other stuff. For me to spend $13 a month and be able to play anytime I want, just like a single player game though, for that matter. But you're going to literally get, 400 or 500 hours out of that game easily. And like 15, you're probably going to get about 200 hours out of that. But with 14, you get endless hours because you have all those jobs. I mean, you couldn't even count the hours. You could easily, like Ark, have 2,000 and 3,000 hours and still not do everything in the game.
So the combat is
Oh
real
god,
time. Like,
yeah, it's awesome. Just watch some of the. If you can get on Twitch or something like that, I recommend, and just watch like Mr. Happy, MTQ, Capture. Those are all like high-end players that play the game.
yeah, I'll check it out. That sounds pretty cool.
I mean, personally, yeah, you could get on a server, and I have characters on so many different servers from before you could jump server to server. I've got like one on each, not every server, but I've got one on every crystal. You'll know what I mean if you ever check it out, but it's nothing to make a character. And right now it's like the main servers literally have queues just to get on them. Like you literally have to start the game and wait to get on it, just because that's how popular it is. It's got like 16 million players playing it right now.
Well, that's bigger than WoW, isn't it?
It went bigger than pretty much as big as WoW, but it's still that strong. WoW has lost so much of their base, and they just actually Tuesday, in trying to compete, they just came out with 2 new free areas. So they're trying to compete still because everybody's going to Final Fantasy 14. They're like, why was I playing WoW instead of this to begin with?
Really?
You see it in chat all day long. It's like everybody is just, I don't want to say everybody, but most people are like, oh my god, I should have played this so long ago. I don't know why I didn't. Wasted my time with WoW. WoW's good for what it is. There's no doubt. I'd never dog WoW out. I had way too much fun. And it's still fun, but they just made it to where a casual can get on there and blow through the content in a couple weeks. And that's not fun when you can do that. Not as a casual. You shouldn't be able to blow through content. Whereas Final Fantasy, they make you pay. They make you earn your keep. They have all kinds of stuff like Palace of the Dead, where you can go in there and you can get these legendary
Palace of what?
weapons. Palace of the Dead. It's a random, always changing random dungeon generator. And you go in there and you can get a weapon, and basically you're getting a weapon up to level 200. And if you get it up to 200, it's
Good
like, oh, it's awesome. It just goes on and on.
I like those character developmental games where they get stronger, kind of like Wizardry and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Well, you're gonna love. I don't know. I guess I still don't know your taste well enough. Because the old school's easy to peg somebody on, but whether you would like this or not, I just don't know. It's one of those things I'd
when
watch
you think
it.
how cheap Netflix is,
Mm-hmm.
it's amazing the content you get on Netflix for $13 or whatever.
That's true. Very true.
And like a couple people can use it at the same time and stuff. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
they are way too cheap.
I'm all right with it. They keep raising the rates a little bit at a time, but it keeps me from having any kind of TV service. Like, oh god, I used to pay like an enormous, exuberant amount on cable, and now I just pay for my internet. That's it, and then I pay for my wife pays for Netflix.
What's the internet cost?
For me, I pay more because I got the 400 megabaud. I won't go to the gig because the gig's not worth it to me. But I think she pays for the internet and everything. I think it's like $90. I could get
That's
it a
not
lot.
bad at all.
And when we first got it, it was only 60. But that was for like the first year. So then it went to regular price, and they're not running a special on it, and I'm not complaining about it. So not 90 for 400 megabaud, and it's 420 up, 400 down, 20 up. And like when the guy comes out here, like 90% of the time, I'm sitting right at 485. I've never broke 500 on a 400, mind you. So I'm always sitting at around 475 to 485. And when they come out and they have just the meter, it goes to 505. It always goes to 505, but then you've got a computer, you know what I mean, and a router it has to run through, so it bogs it down just that little bit. So I can't complain at all. At all. And it's 20 up, so my streams always look nice. I don't have to worry about that.
That's cool.
Yeah. And anything you watch is going to be decent, you know. I like it. It's because I download what I download, you know, as much as I download because of my, you know, Steam account. Like there's times like I'll uninstall something and I'll be like, I don't feel like having it on my hard drive, and then I'll be like, I want to play that now. I mean, 3 minutes. I'm playing something that's, you know, outrageous amount, because usually it downloads, mine will peak, because, you know, in Steam how it'll tell you. Most of the time I stay at around 54 megs per second download, so it makes me happy just because that's the majority of everything. I have so many games, and when they all update, you know, it's nothing for me when I turn Steam on to have, you know, 15 to 25 updates on games. So some of them are small, but you know, you might get like a 25 gig update, you know, and you're like, oh, okay. So I can still play, have no lag, and it's over there downloading 25 gigs and, you know, no time.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, it's just you don't have to worry. The guy told me the difference between 100 for the average home that just uses the internet. He said 100 is probably going to fix you know, most people. They'll be fine with 100 gigs, or sorry, 100 megabaud. He said it's when you have multiple devices using the internet at once. That's when you would want to. If you're not happy with what you're getting out of the 100, then you can upgrade to the 400. He said, but really, the gigabyte service that they offer for Spectrum, he said, you know, if you had a bunch of kids all using iPads, phones, computers, you know, and all that, your TV running, he said, then, yeah, I mean, then it could be worth it, you know, if you had a lot of stuff running on it. But he said, you know, I know you use it for download, but even that's overkill for you, minus your download. He says, if you didn't do those big downloads like you do, he said, even 400's overkill for you, just because it's just me and my wife, you know. He says, you don't have like all these things and Xbox go on, you know, phones, tablets, internet, you know. So I was like, okay. But I'm happy with my 400. Very happy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, when I see that bar flying across, and I got like, it's like most people, you know, like a couple buddies of mine who still, I think they don't even have 100 because they live in other areas, you know. I think they've got like 30 megabaud. And like, they're like, oh man, that's right, I want to, you know, because they don't have big hard drives. And they're always like, oh, let me update, let me reinstall that game because I had to take it off last time. And they'll try to update it, and they'll be just like hating. They'll be like, yeah, dude, I'll play that tomorrow with you. I'm going to let it download all night. Whereas I would be like, in 10 minutes, I'd be like, all right, let's play it. You know, 50, 70 gigs, it doesn't matter. I don't even I don't care if it's 60, 70 gigs. It doesn't bother me at all. I'm like, okay, just give me a few minutes and I'll be on. So I'm gonna say goodnight to my chat real quick. All right, guys. So thank you all for paying attention, listening to me chat all about internet, food, and everything else this last half hour. I'll be on tomorrow, obviously, trying to build a base, having some fun, and unfortunately, my slave driver boss here is putting me to work tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding. But no, but I'll probably be on in the afternoon, 12, 1 or something like that. Just depends. I got some stuff in the yard to do. So thanks all. Fire, if you're on there, I'll see your goofy self tomorrow as well. So I will. Oh shoot. Night, bud. Thanks again for the follow. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow then. Have a good one. Night.